Auto-generating an invoice means that an invoice will be created by the Liveforce backend as a PDF. That will be submitted automatically with the exact details in the invoice, so there is no opportunity for you to edit and possibly make a mistake. You can customize this invoice. You can change the invoice number if you choose to. You can change your name. It might be your company name, for example. You can also change the address here for the invoice. By default, the invoice reference will be the user ID followed by the agency ID. So that way, any invoices submitted, if you use the default setting, will be associated with your user account in that agency. But you can change that if you choose to. With any of these details, once changed, they will be saved for subsequent invoices. You can also choose to include tax or not. The default tax is set at 20%. You can change that if you choose, or not be registered for tax. There's then a field here to enter any additional details. This is for your VAT number, tax registration numbers, maybe your company number, PO number, or any other extra information that's required as an invoice. So to submit this invoice, using as an example in this case the default details that are populated by the system, you just need to click on the invoice, go down to submit, and that will automatically now have submitted an invoice based on the reviewed invoice. Once generating an invoice, you can now download a PDF copy of that invoice for your own records. You do that by clicking the Download Invoice button. That will generate a PDF of the invoice with the invoice ID that you specified in the invoice reference, and as you can see, it has automatically filled in all of the details that were included in the reviewed invoice. That's one way for you to submit an invoice. Once this is submitted, auto-submitted invoices are always set as approved. The reason being that these invoices correlate directly with the details input by the agency. Now, there are two types of submissions. There are automatic and there are upload. Now what we'll do is we'll have a look at the uploaded invoices. So to upload an invoice, what you will do is you will click into this Not Submitted Invoice card. You can see the details of the invoice on the screen, and you could choose to upload an invoice. You can generate an invoice using your own invoicing software. You can then go take an invoice from your software, upload it, and submit that. This will now be set up and awaiting approval status, because this invoice could have mistakes in it, as you are manually copying information from Liveforce into your own invoicing software. So if we go into the app invoicing section and have a look at the status, it will be set as awaiting approval. That's it. That's invoice submission types.